Hi, Candace here, and I just want to talk to you today about holistic health basics. So, I've mentioned before that I'm a holistic health guide, and some people weren't sure exactly what that meant. So, I'm going to explain it to you here. So, holistic means to look at something as a whole, not just one part and fix that part, but to look at everything that makes the some of the parts that make a whole of something. So our body, so ourselves, we're comprised of body, mind, and spirit. You may have heard of that. So, but there's actually what I see as being six parts. So, so for instance, if you go to the doctor and the doctor says you have high blood pressure, they're most likely going to tell you that you need to look at what you're eating, like you need to have a low salt diet or no salt, depending on how bad your blood pressure is. And you need to exercise more because exercise will lower your blood pressure. So, but there's other things involved too. Some doctors might ask you about your stress level because stress can cause your blood pressure to go up. So you got to look at, okay, what's causing you to be stressed? So that's where you really have to get into your mental health. How are you perceiving things that you see and hear and your attitude towards them? Because one person can be cut off in traffic and not care, not even notice. Another person will get road rage and their blood pressure will go up. So the other thing that you have to consider is what are you putting in your body other ways? So your cells are affected by everything that you come in contact with. So that could be what you're breathing in. So what you're smelling, I mean, if you're breathing in like pollution versus breathing in something like clean air or smelling something good like coffee might make you feel perked up in the morning. Smelling lavender at night may make you feel calm and relaxed and help you sleep. The other thing you have to consider is your skin. What are you exposing your skin to? Your body wash, your lotion, sunlight, radiation coming from computer, your phone, your microwave. And the last thing is your spirit. So the mind, body, and spirit. The spirit thing is something that is not really, I guess, talked about a lot in the American culture, at least. I think more in Eastern Asian culture. So, so that's for me. Spirit means to be like in tune with nature and realizing that there's a higher power that I need to realize is in charge of this whole universe and that there's some things out of my control. So I can control my mind to some degree and my body, but my spirit is something that was created by the powers that be. And so to me it's just realizing that exists, and by accepting that, it just makes life a little easier. So it can make your mind not get stressed out as much when you realize, okay, well, this happened not because it was meant to hurt me. It's just the way the life is. And if you think about, like, for me, getting in tune with nature is like going to the beach and walking with my bare feet in the sand and listening to the ocean and the birds and the sun and just enjoying all that nature has to offer. I feel like so calm and at peace when I do something like that. So so to me, you have to have like those moments, whatever that brings that feeling to you. It could be going to the mountains or going to the lake or to the river or I don't know. There's like so many options out there. So that's what's meant by holistic health is looking at all those things that could be affecting your blood pressure. Because if you love the beach and you never go to the beach like you used to, and then you don't anymore, and you're really missing that, then you need to get back to doing that at least once a week or once a year if you don't live right by the beach, so that you can be more balanced. So so that's what holistic health means to me, and I'm a guide in a sense that I'm just sharing what I've experienced, the things that I've done to help improve my health, improve my loved ones' health. I really got into this because my husband's chronic illnesses of diabetes and kidney failure and heart failure. And I wanted to find things that could help him so he could have less drugs in his life that were causing him side effects and stuff. And, um, a lot of these things did help for a while. Um, some things you have to be very consistent about. And so as I share things, I'm going to give you, the pros and the cons of everything and keeping it real, because what works for one person may not work for another, even though you might do it exactly the same, but nobody does it exactly the same because your life is just different. So so I hope that I'll be able to bring some knowledge and inspiration to people, um, and and make you feel that you're not alone in some of your struggles and challenges that you or your loved ones might be facing. So, it's to me it was always helpful to know that there was other people going through similar things, and that what I was feeling was normal. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to get even mad. It's just you have to, like, not be mad all the time. Just realize, okay, I'm feeling mad because of why? Because I was expecting a different outcome. I was expecting this to go faster. I was expecting this not, whatever. But it did happen. So now I accept it. And now what do I do? Find the solution. So I'm hoping that I can present some solutions to you, and then you try it out and see if it works for you. And I suggest that you try one thing at a time, because if you try like two things, and how do you know which one's working, right? But also, I did try more than one thing at a time, and so I'll have to tell you that it could be a combination of things. For instance, there's phototherapy patches that work very well in conjunction with aromatherapy oils. So, so you might want to try one, and then try the other, and then try a combination of the two. That would be the best thing. But I got a little bit impatient, and I just wanted to try not everything, but a lot of things, just because I was like desperate to help my husband to get better. So anyway, there you go. And I hope that was helpful. And please give your comments on this video. I ask you to always think like Thumper. And if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all. And I would add to that, if you can turn around what you want to say that might be deemed as insensitive or negative, to flip it and see, okay, if somebody said this to me, how would I feel? Like, how would I want them to say it to me so I could understand the point they were trying to make or the question that they were trying to ask? So, and sometimes it's best not to say anything at all, because it just is not the right time, or you don't know the person well enough, or they don't know you well enough to really, get what you're trying to say. So anyway, so thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing with you on the next video.